You are now listening to CTR Media Network.
The family, CTR Media Network. Yeah. Best in the biz. Yeah. Join the team. CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above par. Never lasting, motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you're asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself, your health is here, we got it. Reaching 350 million, they tuning in. We in 50 different countries, we all can. And like-minded, find your purpose and your assignment. Come get your fix, your feel, your mental alignment. Get active and speak to the masses. Build your influence all levels and all classes. Now you know you can monetize and grow. CTR Media Network, start the show. CTR Media Network.
Welcome to CTR Media Network TV, where we spotlight today's trailblazers, innovators, and game changers. Today, I'm thrilled to welcome a powerhouse guest who is transforming the lives of solopreneurs worldwide, Sue Patz, founder of nuBeginning.com. Sue's journey is a masterclass in resilience and strategy. She went from struggling with zero sales to building a thriving ecosystem that empowers solopreneurs to turn their challenges into opportunities and their passion into profits. Sue helps entrepreneurs overcome, overwhelm, master sales, and tap into unstoppable momentum. Without further ado, we would like to welcome Sue Patz to our show. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you.
You are most welcome. So when I think about what you do and how most of us as entrepreneurs start out, we start out not with a team. Most of us, we start out when we start our businesses, we start solo. We're doing every single thing. We're the CEO, the CFO. We're doing sales. We're doing marketing. And so what I find very refreshing about you is that you are helping solopreneurs be able to get their bearings together so that they can turn what they're doing into profit more quicker. So when I think about your journey, it wasn't always this easy for you. I would say you had to overcome some challenges, like you had a spinal cord injury, and from the spinal cord injury, you went into empowering solopreneurs, which is very inspirational. But how was you able to get from your spinal cord injury, which is very difficult, to now helping and becoming a solo entrepreneur?
See, I have been a solopreneur for almost whole of my life. I worked in corporate America just for a couple of years or so, and I realized it's not for me. And especially after getting kids, I just couldn't leave them at the daycare and go for work. And that time, working from home was not prominent, and so I always had businesses from home. I had a placement firm, then computer consulting firm. I was also into network marketing, so many things. But then I had a spinal cord injury, and I was being told to go for surgery. I refused to go for surgery because I just didn't want any human being to touch my spine, because one mistake and then I would be bedridden all my life. And so actually I don't want to go into details of that, but means I recovered after 1 year, because of just my faith in God and all the positive enforcement I kept on doing whole year on my mind and brain and heart everywhere, and it worked. But it was near to death experience. So after that, the life which I got, I always thought it was a bonus life for me, and that's why I wanted to make that life count, because till then it was more like my goals, my family's goals, and I wanted my kids to go to the better school and all everything around me and my family. But then when I got the bonus life, I thought, okay, when I leave this world, I just want this world to be little better than what I was here before. So then I wanted to devote my life for something worthwhile. And then I thought, okay, I should devote my life for solopreneurs success because nobody understands solopreneur. Only one solopreneur understands other solopreneur. Because if you are in the home office even 8 a.m., p.m., 9 p.m., and your spouse will come and ask you, why are you working? This is not the work hours. And you cannot tell him that, okay, I'm doing because I want to give you extra choices. Or you might be actually working over weekend and your friends are going for party. You cannot tell your friends that why you are doing what you are doing. So only but one solopreneur understands other solopreneur. And many solopreneurs, they quit 40 hours job, start working their own business, and end up working 80 hours. And as you said, they do everything. Yeah, they are graphic designer and they are also CEO. They are admin, they are also CFO. They are also into sales, they are also into marketing. How many hats they wear? So then I thought, okay, I have to devote my life for solopreneur success, and that's why I started blogging. I thought, okay, blogs will be the great way to help them for free. My blogs got really lot of traction, and people said, "I we love your blogs, but we would like to listen to your blogs or watch your blogs." So I started YouTube and podcast. I never wanted to do that, but just because there was a demand and what my audience wanted, I did it because finally we are in the business to serve our audience, right? We are not in the business to serve our ego. So that's the thing. And this is how my journey got started. And yeah, it's exciting. And I know, means as a human being, even you must have had various challenges. Of course, your challenges, my challenges may not be the same, but we can relate to each other. And I know people who are listening, even you must be going through lots of challenges. And but I just want to give you hope, and that's why means I'm here. And thanks a lot for giving the opportunity, Dr. Tina. Thank you.
Oh, you are most welcome. And you're so right. You said so many great points. Like, as you said, solopreneurs, we wear many different hats. You took that situation with your spinal injury, it kind of made you start looking at life a different type of way. And even though you was a solopreneur, you said for a lot of part of your life, but then you start blogging and but your audience wanted more. They wanted more information from you. So then you said you started a podcast. You really didn't want to start a podcast, but that's what they wanted. And that is part of being a good solopreneur or entrepreneur. We have to create what our audience want. And sometimes what they want is not necessarily what we want to do, but we want to better service them. And so now you took it to the next level and you created what you call nuBeginning because you wanted to give solo entrepreneurs hope. Because I heard you said you want to give them hope. And you're right. There are not too many people out here that are speaking to the hearts of the solopreneur. We know that we wear multiple hats, but I don't know why, but no one really talks about, yeah, I'm a solopreneur. They kind of want to hide that they're a solopreneur. And I love that you're embracing this. And let me tell you something. I've been solopreneur for a long time. Let me share with you the things that I have learned, things that can benefit you. So this took you to nuBeginning.com. So what is nuBeginning and how is this helping solopreneurs?
See, it was a new beginning for me because it was bonus life for me. It was new beginning for me, but I just wanted to transfer that new beginning to solopreneurs too because most solopreneurs quit their business before launching their first product. Many entrepreneurs don't see second year in their business. Those who see second year, many of them don't see fifth year in their business. So I wanted to reverse all that trend. And as you said, it is exactly means we have to give what they are asking for, and that's why my every offer I created based on their challenges. Because when I started digital business, I was told that you see real money only in the third year. So then I say, oh my goodness, because many people even don't survive till third year, right? So then
Mhm.
I say there might be possibilities where someone can start making money within their first month, first week. And now I have case studies where people are making money in their first week. And so all offers are, so right now, the core offer which I have, actually, I'm just giving ready-made mastery skill right courses so that if someone wants to get started into the business and starts making money immediately, they can get, and I'll provide them everything: their sales page, email marketing, and the full funnels and social media content, everything. So they just have to share, and they can see the revenue within first week if you have subscriber base some established. And I have case studies where someone made 4K within their first week. But if you don't have subscriber base ready, then we help you create your subscribers by free strategies, like you can join bundles or summits, and you can, yeah, you can create your subscribers list, and then you can share your lead. So it shouldn't take more than month or maximum 3 months to create revenue, and that is totally unheard of, because I saw solopreneurs, they want to be perfect. And I have a news that as far as you are living, you are not going to be perfect. As far as you are better today than yesterday, everything is fine. But people want to be perfect, so they spend like 6 months creating lead magnet, 3 years creating e-courses, and 1.5 years creating webinar launch. And I said, this is too much. Means, if you lose money, you can make money, but if you lose time, you cannot recreate time, and time is so valuable. It's running so fast. So all my offers are created based on how they can save time and money and start become profitable as fast as possible.
I love that. For the simple fact is, anybody, because when I first started out, I did not have a team. And so I did everything. And you said something that hit the core of me emotionally, because as a prior solopreneur, what happens is we don't have enough time because we're wearing so many different hats. And like you said, when you're launching a product, we have been trained to think that it should take so much time. And so now you have this system that you pretty much is a done for you system that can help you be able to make money from day one if you already have your subscriber base. But if you don't, what I heard you say is you will actually help them build their subscriber base. So you're taking care of a problem before it even start, because okay, here we have people over here that have an audience. And then the first thing someone else that don't have an audience is going to say, well, I don't have an audience, so I can't make money. Yes, you can, because you're going to help them build that system out, which I think is great. And then I heard you say social media campaigns, the email campaign. I mean, literally everything that we need to have a turnkey business to be able to have the best potential to get a return on investment. That's, oh my goodness. And then buy back your time too. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a commercial break. I need you guys to let that soak in what we just said, what she just said, not me. I just repeated what she said. I just summarized it. I need you guys to really soak that in, that Sue has a blueprint that can help you, whether you are a beginner or whether you already have an audience. It don't matter where you start, because she has a solution for both areas. And it's only 2 areas and she has both of them. So we're going to take this commercial break, and then we're going to come back and have a deeper conversation, because I know you want to hear about this part when we come back from our commercial break. So we'll be back in a moment.
Hello, my name is Alethea Tucker, and I am the CEO of Jolie's Enterprises. I'm also the host of a show entitled Reinvent and Rise, and the host of a podcast entitled Leveling Up the Podcast with Alethea Tucker. I recently had the distinct pleasure of working with Tina Ramsey and CTR Media Network in one of her programs, where she taught me how to get exposure for my podcast. She increased my visibility tremendously, and she showed me how to monetize both of my shows to make them revenue generating products. I am so ecstatic and so happy with the service that she and her staff provided to me. She went above and beyond what I expected, and I certainly got far more than I ever dreamed I would get with her. So I highly recommend her for any of her programs. I highly recommend her as someone to go to if you are looking to increase what you do with your podcast, make it better. If you're looking to get visibility, definitely speak with her. You will not go wrong with her or anyone on her staff.
And just like that, we are back. Before the commercial break, we were having a very enlightening conversation with Sue Patz, and she was just blowing our minds in regards to what we thought solopreneurship looked like and what she has done to revolutionize the way that we look at solopreneurs. No more do you have to work night and day, burning the candle at both ends, making yourself sick and tired, because she has a turnkey done-for-you solution that can help you if you have an audience to be able to make money. And if you don't, they will help you build, and you have the potential to make an income within 30 to 90 days. So let me bring her right back to the screen, because I know they're on their pins and needles, like they're like on the edge of their seats trying to figure out, how can Sue help me do this? Because I want to do this. So how can you, or what is it? Is it a certain type of product that we're going to be doing? And you don't have to go into exact details, but just enough so we'll understand what we'll be doing with you.
See, it depends where you are, what your goals. But I have help at three different levels. If someone wants to start and launch their product, I have help over there. If someone is already, they have already launched and they are looking for help in scaling, I have help over there. And if someone already scaled the business but they don't want to sell, or they don't want to do marketing, then I have an affiliate team which is available 200 plus countries, where they are willing to sell your products for nominal commission to all over the world. So depending on your help. And now, okay, start for the first phase. If you want to launch your digital product, now if you already have a digital product, I can help you help launch. And I have a course called Digital Launch Mastery, where I'm sharing like 22 ways to launch your digital product, because I saw people suffering in webinar launch for 1.5 years, and then I said that's too much. If not everybody wants to do webinar launch, they should have some other options. So then I have 22 ways. You can choose one way and launch your product, and you can make money within 4 days or even within 1 week. So that option is there. But if someone doesn't want to create products, then I have ready-made products like a PLR, that is called private label rights. So you can rebrand them and you can share and you can make revenue. Or master resale right, that is MRR. Those you don't even need to rebrand. You can just sell them as it is and you can create revenue. So depending on where you stand, I have a solution based on that. And so that's the launch phase. And scale means I have a membership where people can join, and I already have free community and paid community. The free community is joint venture collaborations, where hundreds of entrepreneurs already there. They are willing to collaborate and help each other out, so that you can borrow someone else's audience and you can create a win-win situation. And I also have a free course called 27 ways to collaborate, and you can pick one or two methods to collaborate and you can start collaborating with other people. Because if you have gone for real estate seminar, they always say borrow other people's money and start your business. Here I say borrow other people's audience and grow your business. So, and we have a team actually of all the solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, so that you see what challenges they are going through, and basically how they are overcoming. And I have a paid community where I am there, and even our expert team is there, who will be helping you to navigate the needle through your business. So that's the scale. And sale, of course, I said that you can sell through using affiliates. So depending where you are, what your needs are, we have a solution based on that.
You said a mouthful. Now, listen. Literally, did I just hear that you taking it from solopreneur to having a team if you don't have it? Like, literally, you was like, I mean, I'm just like, I'm processing everything that you just said, because one of the main problems with solopreneurs is, of course, time management, and also having the ability to be able to launch products. So if you do have products already that's in a digital format, you have a process that you can help the people get their stuff out, promote it, and get it
Yes.
out, which is a big problem, advertisement and marketing for solopreneurs. Okay. And so, well, that's for everybody. That's for all entrepreneurs, but especially solopreneurs. And then you said that we could actually, you have a paid and you have a free community. And based upon where we fall at, we can have support of other entrepreneurs, and you have a community that will like help. So, I want to dive a little bit deeper into I think you said the MRR, which is master resale rights, and the PLR, because sometimes entrepreneurs in general may not know exactly what that is. So, what is PLR?
PLR is private label rights product. So those are the things. See, if you want to create product, your own product, they give you the foundation, and on top of that, you can put your branding, you can sprinkle your magic, you can put your bonuses, and you can rebrand them. So PLR is private label rights which you can rebrand and you can sell, and MRR means they are ready made to sell. You don't need to rebrand, you can just take it as it is and you can sell it. So depending on the license, it is a different license. PLR license is different from MRR, and some products are both PLR and MRR. So depending on your needs, you can pick and choose.
So PLR can be described, maybe for most people to understand. It's kind of like having your own ghostwriter, that you can come in and you can kind of change the stuff to kind of make it your own. But the MRR, if you don't want to do any of that, you want turnkey, you just want to sell it. You don't want to have no time trying to redo it, put no secret sauce on it. You just want it as is. So then you buy that license to have the MRR. I mean, you really thought this through. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do any of these processes, the MRR or the PLR for the resale, do we have to build our own website in order to sell this,
You
or
know,
what?
you won't believe, but there are so many people they are building this business without website, because if you have just landing page, that
Mhm.
is more than enough. And even actually landing page is better than website, because if people go on your website, there are too many options, they get lost and they won't take any action.
Mhm.
Instead of that, if you just have landing page, if you have only one call to action on that landing page, people will take action. And I can give you examples after examples. People are building business on Instagram just on landing page, and I can name you one lady who made $5 million last year just on landing page. And on that landing page she has her little video, she tells what she does, and she has made $5 million just on landing page. Yeah, now she has created website and all, but initially when she got started, first year she made 3 million, and then she made a website and all, and last year she made 5 million. So you really don't need to have website actually. So people just means, don't major in minor things. Means, of course it is good to have, but initially nothing is must. Initially just have some steady revenue coming in, and then you can have all the advanced strategies.
That is powerful, because we know that websites can get very pricey. And if you just starting out, that's another stressor to try to figure out how you're going to pay for a website. And so knowing that you can start with the landing page and with the MRR. Now, I know PLRs are using, you can have like ebooks and different stuff like that. But with the MRR, can you have like video courses that you can
Oh yeah,
resell?
sure, sure. Full video courses can be there, yeah. And that is what actually in my MRR success package. Initially I started with 8 courses, 8 sales pages, and 8 funnels and 8 email campaigns and all. But now I added 8 more courses because I wanted them to have some variety. And these courses actually they can sell and they can use for themselves too. So means basically people are paying 500 $1,000 just for one course, but instead of that, here for the same price you are getting like 16 courses which you can sell, and still you can use them for your own use. So means it's a really great deal. Means selling this pack for actually like a 90% off. I'm selling it just for 10% price. But hey, means still means basically still it is profiting me, because digital products, that is the cute thing, that once you create you can just keep on selling it again and again, and you can keep on creating the revenue. But most of the time what people do, they have digital products but they carry digital dust, and we don't want that to happen, right?
No, we don't. We don't want digital dust because that's not going to help us with our bottom line. But when I think about all of this that you have the sales, you have the marketing, you have the copy of what you need to do with the emails and everything like that. You have the community, you have different levels on based upon what your particular needs are. If you want it to be everything done for you, you just turnkey and sell it as is, you have that. If you want to have something to kind of jog your mind and then add your stuff on there, you have PLR licensing, which you can resell. But when we hear all this, because we're so used to hearing things totally different as an entrepreneur, solopreneur, and we know that mindset is very crucial when we are an entrepreneur. So how do you help solopreneurs after they hear all of this, like sound like a dream that you're saying, transform their mindset to overcoming this feeling of too good to be true, is overwhelming, or I'm uncertain, can I really do it? Is it really that easy? How do you help us overcome that?
See, that's why means we have when someone buys the package, if it is done for you, then of course we do everything for them. So we put everything to their backend and we do all the setting. But if you choose the package done with you, then my team actually me I give the 1 hour of my team's time to help them set everything in their backend. So our team will help them, because these are the main concern people have, that they don't have time and they don't want to get into the tech, because the setting up and all that itself take a lot of time, so we do the setting for them. So means basically we are taking care of all the major things, whatever challenges they have. Now they don't want to, they initially they might be wondering what content should I create. So that's why we are giving the content, we are giving the sales pages, we are giving the funnels. People charge $4,000 just for one funnel, and we are giving 8 funnels, and in addition to all these courses plus email campaigns, so everything is done for you. And plus we have 1 month access to all our digital mastery courses, and our digital mastery courses are like a digital launch, then digital sales, digital scale, digital passive income, and digital AI. So they have access to all these 5 things, which are more than enough for them to get started and see the revenue immediately. Plus we have a guarantee, if they don't see the revenue at the end of the month, so we will give actually our one-on-one help, which is actually more price than the money what they are paying for the package, and we'll make sure that they will see the revenue. And nobody gives that guarantee, nobody on the earth, but means we will handhold, we'll walk through, we'll just make sure, because these are the major hurdle. Means why people have digitals and they are carrying digital dust, because they really don't know how to do the all the tech setup, they don't know how to do the marketing, they don't know all these things. So we are taking care of all those things. So there is means if someone really means implements, they can see the money. Means that's why I said I have case studies. So the lady who basically bought our package, she made 4K in her first week, because when someone buys the package, we also give a free strategy call and we analyze what are your assets, what you are comfortable doing with, and what are your audience's pain points. So we take the one main pain point for the audience and we take care of that. So she created the irresistible offer. She said, I have some subscriber base. She is less than 1,000. So I said, that's okay. And what you're comfortable? She said, I'm very comfortable of doing the full setup for them. So I said, okay, we'll create the irresistible offer. So we created the irresistible offer. So she said, you buy this package from me and I'll do the free setup for you. And within first week she made 4K. And this is really unheard of, because when I started digital, people say you have to wait third year to see real money. And here is the girl with the testimonial. She made 4K in her first week. So it can be done.
Wow. Okay. So you help us get over the stress, the anxiety, the feeling of overwhelm, because you have all the processes. The only thing that we need to determine is where do we want to begin? Where do we want to start, and how far or how deep we want to go into what you're offering. So what do you recommend for those that may be still struggling a little bit? Would you recommend them start in like transforming their challenges to real tangible results? How can they do that? Because you mentioned all these different things on how you can help them, but do you have a place where if someone don't know where they want to start, would you suggest where we go at for that first initial startup? If
Oh
it's
yeah,
real,
means that's
come
why
on.
actually our free and paid communities are useful, because then you can come over there and I have a jumpstart call, and that is where we analyze what are your assets and what are your challenges and how we can create irresistible offer. So that is the part of the, even if they don't buy the package, but if they join my membership, so that is the part of the solution. So we give you total roadmap where you are, where you want to go. It's based on that. Plus I offer every month goal and action template. So that's the live call. So you join that live call. We retrospect what we did last month, what worked, what didn't work, and then we set the goals for the next month. And if anyone follows that template for 1 year, every month they do that, they surely see increase in revenue in their business. I haven't
Mm,
seen a single person yet who followed this template and did the goal setting every month for 1 year and didn't see increase in the revenue. So that is really means, sometimes actually people first couple of times they come, they really have no idea what to put, because people they have so many offers. And my first page over there says, what is your core offer? And then they start saying, this is my core offer, this is my core offer. I said, no, you have only one core offer. Focus on
mm,
one core offer. Once that is running, that is on cruise control, you have steady revenue coming in, then you can move on to other one. Otherwise people are just with the magnifying glass scattering everywhere. They are just making the paper warm. But if you focus on one point, you can burn the paper.
that's really good. Focusing and building and scaling in one thing, and then you start adding more things on there. So I appreciate everything that you shared with us, Sue, in regards to how solopreneurs can really uh, not have to wait 3 years in order to make an income, because we have been taught that, well, in business, you're not going to see an income within like maybe the first 3 to 5 years if everything go according to plan. But if not, you can throw it off. But you're telling us, no, that's the past. What we doing over here is the future, and you can make money within at least 90 days, depending upon where you're starting at. It can even be sooner than that. So thank you so much for sharing all this information. Please let us know. You mentioned that you have a podcast. Let them know the name of your podcast, and let them know how they can stay connected with you, our
Yeah,
listeners.
my podcast is New Beginning Inspiration for You, and new spelled NU, beginning inspiration for you. And anyone who has a story of struggle and success, and they can inspire solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, small business owner to stay in their business, and they can add value to their lives and business. You are welcome to come and share your story. And that is the thing. And actually, one of my mentors told me, why you are working with solopreneurs? Solopreneurs don't have money. you won't make big bucks because just by working with solopreneurs. I say it doesn't matter, that is my heart is calling me. My heart is calling me to help solopreneurs. I will help solopreneurs. Means because they say, oh, if you change your market, you will make way more. Say it doesn't matter, because I will just follow my heart. And here means we are as a solopreneur, we are actually means I cannot call myself as a solopreneur because no, I have a team. But means we base heart based business, we our business is soul based business, and that's why means our ethics, our values are different from lots of other billionaires and trillionaires you see in the world doing. We will never do those things because our heart is at the right place, and that is what you are doing. And I know means you are doing a great work, and that is what we all are doing, right?
Yeah, thank you so much. Because I would say you and I, we are heart centered and spiritual centered. So we want the best for the people that we're on this earth to help. And solopreneurs do not get the support that they need overall, because most information is geared towards a business that already have certain amount of employees and all of this stuff like that. And we're, as solopreneurs, in the beginning, you're trying to adjust your business plan, your business, to a plan that don't even fit you. And so that's why you're not making money. That's why you can't do what you need to do, because the plan, the process is not conducive to you in your situation as a solopreneur. So, like I said before, it's so refreshing to see someone going in the forefront that is saying, hey, listen, I help solo entrepreneurs. That's who I help. I help solopreneurs. I mean, you don't hear that too often. I mean, really, you don't hear that too often at all. And so the fact that you took the time to figure out the needs of a solopreneur, and also that pain that most solopreneurs feel with not being able to incur any type of income within years. And now giving them the opportunity to be able to see and don't have to work as hard. They're working smarter, not harder, and still making a positive impact in the world that's leaving a lasting impression. I mean, so you're doing the win-win over here. Like, I'm like, okay. So I appreciate you, and thank you so much for being a featured guest on our show today. What you shared today is going to change so many lives. And you guys, I'm going to drop a link in the description. It depends on which platform you're watching us on or listening to us on. It's either above this video, below this video, or in your email, where you can click the link to be able to join this movement that Sue is creating for solopreneurs, where you can start to incur income and don't have to wait years to do it, because you can decide if you want it all the way turnkey or partially turnkey. You can decide what you want to do. That's your part. That's what you want to do. You can decide what you want to do. But I'm like this. Turn the key, baby. Just turn the whole key. You don't need to be doing all this stuff. Just turn the key, because we have too much. You can be focused on something else while this is really helping you make that passive income in your sleep. You can literally sleep well knowing that this is running for you 24/7 and don't need a break. They don't need time off. Her system don't need time off. Don't need no sick days. Don't need no vacation. It worked for you 24/7. And that is what we need. We need these multiple streams of income so that we can keep doing what we do within the community. So, Sue, thank you so much. Make sure to check out her podcast. And this has been an amazing thing. And you guys going to go ahead and check out nubeginnings.com. We're going to have all of that in the description of this video so that you can click on it and make it real easy for you. So you can click on it and not have to type it, because I know y'all lazy. Y'all don't want to type no more. So we're going to make it real easy for you to go ahead and click to your freedom. Go ahead and click the link to your freedom. So on that note, you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. And make sure to comment below. I'm going to drop a link that Sue provided to us so that we can you can go ahead and get started And here's to your success, solopreneurs. Here to less sleepless nights and being able to get some income. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, amazing rest of your day. And this episode, what Sue actually brought to us today, she was a great guest. From zero sales to daily revenue, she has indeed gave us the blueprint for solopreneur success. You guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. Talk to you later.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.